All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Legacy podcast. I am your host, Jason Gruber. Jumping right into today. Guys, today is January 23rd. Feel Good Friday, baby. Listen, this is what we do every Friday here at the Legacy podcast, man. Get involved. We get a positive story from the week. We get a positive message that we want to talk about. Because over here, we truly believe that if we get to see positive things, if we do positive things, guys, the more that gets recycled back into the world, the more people want to do that, the more we want to see people do that, and the people want to create that. And this one's no different, guys. This one's simple in its message, though, man. We got a kid influencer right now doing some really big things, so go check him out. MinjaeCho up in Toronto. But let me tell you what he's doing that's so easy that every one of us should be doing. He's just jumping on buses, guys, and he's going up to people and he's just telling them the simplest things. Have a nice day. Hey, how are you doing today? Real easy, basic questions, not about life, not about family, but just trying to uplift people's spirits. And there's some backlash about this because people are saying, oh, you shouldn't. Guys, where have we gone if we're telling people not to go up to people to say, have a nice day? Now, listen, I can understand if you don't approach it the right way, if you're not genuine in how you're going about it, if you're not sincere in trying to actually have people have a nice day, don't do it. But if we're misconstruing what this kid is doing, as he's got noticed by the mayor, as he's got noticed in his community, in the district of how he's influencing people, guys, this is a story. We're talking about a kid going up to people, trying to get them to do and be better, man, in the easiest, most basic form of humanity. And people are backlashing. Guys, we are headed down a slippery slope if that's what we're getting backlash from. We're human, guys. We always don't have the best days, and we don't know how everyone's day is actually going. So if you take half a second to try and tell someone to have a better day than they're having, because they might be struggling, because they might be going through something and you have no idea. It could be the worst day of their freaking life. And something as easy as, hey, I hope you're doing all right today. Hey, good luck with whatever, has such a profound impact on how we can talk to each other and how we need to treat each other. Because if we're already in the deep end of saying, piss off, nah, man, forget you. You can't approach someone to say, have a nice day. Guys, we're backtracking in life if that's where we're going. We have all the ability to be able to talk to each other, to be able to communicate with one another. And if we're in person fearing so much of how someone approaches to try and make our lives better, we're already on the defensive here, man. We aren't progressing as humans. We're backtracking to robots, guys. That's not what humanity is about, man. And I'm not saying we have to get into the nitty-gritty of life, of family, of all these things that are so important and that sometimes we do need to kind of keep to ourselves about this and that. But telling someone, good luck on that test, good luck with whatever you have going on, I hope you have a nice day. And once again, being genuine and sincere about it, guys, we can't take offense to that. Guys, we got to allow people to be able to come up to you and say, have a nice day. To be able to communicate with each other like that. How else are you supposed to meet friends? How else are you supposed to meet people? If but not, have a nice day. Hey, I like the shirt you're wearing. Whatever the simplistic thing is, that we need to be able to talk to each other, to have an introduction to how to do something, man. And if we're avoiding that, and if we don't even allow people to do that, guys, we're headed down such a scary place of seclusion, of not being able to even have a discussion with somebody, a conversation about something like that, guys, how are we ever going to get into the nitty-gritty stuff of life? How are we ever going to have anything other than just ourselves here? And once again, we're human, guys. We need others here. There's a reason why there are others here. That's the whole point of humanity, is to be able to go up to someone else and say, "Hey, man, you look nice. Hey, I hope you're hey, have a nice day. Hey, I hope blah, blah, blah." It doesn't matter. And once again, it does need to be sincere and it does need to be genuine. But we got to allow that to be the thing that it is that we talk to each other about. Because that does lead to friends. That does lead to getting introduced to new things, man. And that's the point of humanity that we need to talk more about and that we need to participate more in, especially because we don't know how anyone's day is going, because we're all strangers here. But the more that we can bring each other together, man, the less you have to carry that by yourself, the less you have to go through those things by yourself when it's hard, when you have those bad days. That a simple thing can lift you up, man. It's a big thing that we don't talk enough about here, but that we need to actually start trying to do more of, because stuff like this can have such an impact on someone's day, on someone's week, in someone's life. That just, once again, guys, we talk about that positivity cycle that just snowballs into something great, into something more than just a, hey, have a nice day, that leads to this, that leads to that. Listen, that's the important thing that we need to remind ourselves of constantly. We're in this together. We're all here as humans, as one. So something as simple as, hey, how you doing? Hey, you'll be all right. Hey, good luck. Anything basic, guys. It doesn't need to be crazy, but something. But try and have some humanity towards others here, man, because someone might do that for you someday. And that's the whole point of life.